You ever wake up to the sound of your own engine, but you're not behind the wheel? Because I did. At 2:45 in the damn morning. That was the moment I realized some punks had just gutted my truck. Catalytic converters gone. And my peace of mind ripped out with them. But I didn't scream. I didn't rage. I planned. And those two thieves, they had no idea that karma was already driving straight toward demand for illegal wheels. If you've ever dreamed of serving cold revenge to someone who messed with you, hit that like button, subscribe to Vendor Diverse, and buckle up, because this story ends with a junkyard crane, a shredded car, and two criminals in cuffs. It was just another weekday. I'm up early for work around 2:30 a.m. I get outside, hit the ignition, and boom! My truck sounds like a monster growling through a megaphone. I knew right away what happened. Catalytic converters gone. Cut clean off, these hollowed-out thieves hit fast, left the bolts behind, and disappeared into the night like cockroaches. But here's the thing. They weren't smart cockroaches, because what they didn't know was my neighbor's camera had full view of the street, and not just a glimpse, perfect shots of the suspects. The footage showed to local idiots, real winners. They drove around in this busted old police crown, Vic paint flaking off, no plates, no working tape, rattling like a junkyard dog. And if that wasn't enough, the car had a sound system so loud it could wake the dead. Everyone in the neighborhood knew them. They basically lived outside the local chicken shack, hotboxing themselves with cheap weed and bragging about street scams. And apparently, stealing catalytic converters had become part of their income stream. I could have called the cops, could have filed a report and prayed they'd actually do something. But nah, I had a better idea. A legal idea. A satisfying idea. You see, I've got a buddy who works in code enforcement, and if you know how those rules work, then you know they're sometimes even more powerful than the police. So I made the call. I told him everything. He checked with his contacts and gave me the green light. Here's the best part. That Crown Vic they drove, totally illegal. No plates, no registration, no insurance, no working brake lights, and most importantly, parked on a public street. So next time I spotted it just sitting there, I made another call. Tow authorization confirmed. I hitched that Crown Vic up like a prize deer during hunting season and drove it straight to the police impound. Once it got there, the real fun started. They ran the VIN and discovered it hadn't been legally registered since 2011. The original owner, long gone. And these kids bought it under the table with no title and thousands in unpaid back registration fees. Translation, that car legally abandoned, so the cops handed it off to the junkyard with full permission to destroy it. Asterisk, meanwhile, the two thieves were running around like chickens with their heads cut off. They thought one of their friends had stolen the car as a joke. That how trashed their life was getting there. Only ride stolen was Auntie. Even surprising to them. They searched every lot in town. Eventually, they found the junkyard, and what did they do? Oh, you'll love this. One of them distracts the junkyard owner. The other tries to sneak in and drive the Crown Vic off the lot. Only problem. The junkyard was ready for them, because I told them who these guys were, and they had already cut the drive shaft. That's right, no matter what key they used. That Crown Vic was going nowhere. They got caught. Cops showed up. Boom, arrested. But that's not even the best part. Later that day, as they sat in a cell, the junkyard did what junkyards do. Crane hook. Crunch. They got to watch their precious ride get torn to shreds. Metal groaning. Glass shattering. Frame twisted and snapped like a soda can in the fist of karma. By the time I saw the wreckage, it looked like a toddler had tried to assemble a Hot Wheels kit with a sledgehammer. They eventually got released. Word on the street is they haven't left their trailer since. Scared, embarrassed, and apparently out of business. I even saw another clunker parked in their driveway, a beater Jeep Liberty. No plates, no tags, just like before. Guess what? I'm already working with the cop. Next time that Jeep shows up in public, we tow again. Only this time, I'm bringing popcorn. Did I punch anyone? No. Did I break any laws? Not a single one. But I used a system, the same system they thought didn't apply to them, and watched them get absolutely crushed by it. Literally, if this revenge story gave you chills or maybe just the tiniest evil grin, smash that like button and comment below. Asterisk, asterisk. What would you have done if they'd stolen from you? And if you want more true stories of karma and calculated justice, make sure to subscribe to Vendiverse. Asterisk, asterisk. Because here, revenge isn't just sweet.